How about a little dose of dawn? This month's theme is related to being introverted versus extroverted. And I was asked the question if a person could be both, or if they could cycle between the two. And there's an analogy I like to use, and maybe you've heard of it. I didn't make this up, so I got it somewhere along the way. But if you think of a rechargeable battery, so one of the little batteries that you can plug into a gadget and plug it into the wall, you use that battery, it loses its charge, you put it in the charger, it charges back up, and then you take it back out again and use it again, and then it uses its charge, and it goes through the cycle, right? Well, introverted people tend to get their energy internally from themselves. And in order to do that, they like to be by themselves, or they like to be in small groups. They're the people who either stay home, or they might go to the library, or they might go to the coffee shop. And it's either they're by themselves or they're with 1, 2, 3 other people. And that's how they get charged up. Now, if they have to go to a party, a conference, a business meeting, they can do that and they can rise to that occasion, but they're the ones that will want to leave early, or they'll make sure they have a car, they'll have situations so that they can leave. They may have difficulty having small talk in those situations. And their energy will actually drain fairly quickly when they're in that situation. So they can definitely rise to the occasion, they can definitely speak and talk and be extroverted, and some of them are still even shy in that situation, but they need to then recharge by being again alone, or in a small group, or in a quiet place, or kind of doing their own thing. The opposite is true for an extrovert. So an extrovert, let's say they want to go out, they want to socialize, they want to go to events. They're the ones that are like, let's go to, let's go to the bar, let's go to the concert, let's go to the fair, let's go to the, what else is there? The market, whatever. They want to be around people, and they actually feed off of that. So rather than an introvert where their energy is coming from internally, an extrovert, the energy comes externally. So that's where their battery charges. That's where they get energy. Consequently, if they are then by themselves, or in a small group, or hanging out at home, or doing their own thing, or doing just something with 1 or 2 or 3 other people, they will lose their energy. They will feel drained. Their energy will drain quicker. So then again, they have to go rejuvenate their battery by going back out and being social, or finding an opportunity to be around others and such. So, extroverts can definitely be home and hang out and be by themselves or with a few other people, but their battery, their energy increases when they're around larger groups of people. Introverts definitely can be around other people and in larger groups, but they recharge their battery when they're by themselves. So it's really important that you see which one you tend to be and you honor it. So I am actually an introvert. People that know me well kind of laugh about that, because they see how talkative I can be, and they can see me making these videos and online courses, and at my shotgun club, I'm talking to customers and cracking jokes and all this stuff. But I can do that for periods of time. But I recharge by being by myself, or being at home, being in small groups, going to a coffee shop, hanging out in nature. So I am one of those people, and my son's one of those people too. And what I've noticed is, those kind of people, especially if you are awkward or uncomfortable around large groups, that you can be labeled and judged as conceited or arrogant or not very friendly. And really, there's just an uncomfortableness and a need to be by themselves to recharge. the ones recharging at home can be considered recluse, or they never get out, or they don't make friends. You know, there's like negative judgments around that too. So I would say that, you know, looking at the two, I think there's a lot more negative connotations towards the more introverted person than the extroverted. You know, the extroverted can be social, can have a good time, wants to be around folks, wants to be around people, and feeds off of that and gets their energy off of it. And, you know, that can make for a difficult relationship if you got one that's an introvert and one that's an extrovert. Extrovert wants to go out on Friday, introvert wants to stay in and watch a movie. Right? So you have to have good communication skills. Definitely can survive and have a healthy relationship, but good communication skills are super important. So if you have any questions, let me know.